take your checkbook out and have a wonderful time. I'm Pat Daw. I'm a co-chairperson for the auction today, and I'm a member of SPACE, the Special Needs Parent Advisory Council of Easton. With the money that you generously helped us raise last year, we put many recreational and social programs into effect for our children. As a matter of fact, they're out more than we are now. With the extra money that you helped us raise, we began a new project, which you may have seen or you will see in a second on a film clip. It's called Project Opportunity, and it's the most exciting thing that's happening in this entire town of Easton. The Special Needs Parent Advisory Council, with the help of many people here, are building an addition to Oliver Ames High School for a wonderful vocational training center. We'll be very pleased now to show you a video clip of that building so you'll know what's going on, and then I'll introduce you to the co-chairperson from the Lions Club. I hope you will all enjoy the first sneak preview of Project Opportunity, the new wing being added to Oliver Ames High School for special needs students. You will see in this video clip the physical progress of the building, which is proceeding with great speed because of the wonderful people building it. Foundations, block, and brickwork is already completed. The steel and roof are on their way. The program will open in September of 1987 with the rest of the Easton school system. The building will house the following programs plus more: a greenhouse to raise flower and vegetable plants, also to teach landscaping and outdoor maintenance, a restaurant which will serve 12 people by invitation each day to help the students with all of their restaurant skills, a small store which will become a thrift shop to enable students to learn cash registers, shelf stocking, and money maintenance, a commercial laundry set up much the same as a hotel or hospital for entry-level laundry skills, a custodial program to be taught in more than one area, but one area being an interchangeable hospital and hotel room. Many other skills will be a part of this program, such as computers, office equipment, laminating, electronic component welding, and a supermarket checkout area. This is a building and program built with love and community concern. Please help us make it the very, very best. Wasn't that something? Now you know what we're working on. Now let me introduce you to Leo Cobbs, the chairperson for the Lions Club this year.
Thank you, Pat. As Pat indicated, it's a great day to stay home, entertain yourself with the auction. We've got an awful lot of good merchandise that will be auctioned off today, and it goes for worthy causes. I'd like to give you just a brief background about what the Lions Club is all about. The Lions Club is the largest service organization in the world. We number 1.5 million people. We have clubs in over 150 countries. The Easton Club was established in 1931, 56 years old, and right now we have 70 members strong. People dedicated to serving the community. Some of the projects that we are involved in are eye research, eye conservation, hearing, diabetes research, and a newly implemented program in the school system, the Quest program, which is in the junior high and is a preventive maintenance type program for the youth of Easton to help them to be able to control situations that they'll be put into as they grow up. It's a good program. It seems to be working highly effectively in the town of Easton and in other areas. In the local community, the money that we spend goes virtually everywhere. We have scholarships that go to the Southeast Regional, OA High School. We have programs for the recreational department, educational, soccer, field authority. You name it, we probably have contributed at one time in our existence to just about everything. At this point, I'd like to just bring up a little point. We have a logo behind me, which is the Lions Club banner. You'll see two heads, two lions' heads, facing in opposite direction. It's not that we're looking behind at what we've done or the future. Both heads are looking at the future all around. We're always looking to serve our community. We're always looking to help. And if there's ever a cause that you need, give us a call. The Easton Lions Club would be more than willing to help. With that, I'd like to introduce Lee Williams, who's going to try to explain Auction Central. Lee?
Thank you, Leo. Auction Central. If I'd known what the job was a year ago, I'd have chosen another occupation, believe me, but that's another story. I'm here to give you the rules and regulations of the auction. We'll run it the same as we did last year. Welcome back. We look a lot, we hope, like WGBH in Boston. There are a lot of reasons for that. Many members of SPACE and the Lions Club have gone into Boston this past year, worked on the auction there, got some refinement. We hope we'll do better than we did last year, although we're proud of last year. If we do look a lot like WGVH, I'm told to say it's because we have back with us again this year from just over the Easton line in Brockton, the producer of the WGVH show, Mr. Phil Collier. Thank you very much, Phil, for being with us. Yes, indeed. Okay. And Phil tells me if we don't look a lot like WGVH, don't mention his name. So that's where we are. Well, what you do with an auction, when you put it on television, is you take something that's essentially quite simple and just complicate it. Right around me now and off stage are about 75 people. And if any one of them trips up, we have some kind of a borderline chaos. So we complicate a simple project like an auction. You're going to hear the telephone number 238-4313 over and over again today. That's the number here at the high school. And I'll tell you how we go through an auction. We go to a table. We have a table A, B, and C and big board. All the same thing to you, really. We do a presentation of the table, go on to another table and do perhaps a presentation or a recap or whatever, as we call it. We'll come back, so let's say we start with table A, we do a presentation. After 10, 12 minutes, we'll be back to table A again for a recap. The auctioneer will go down through the items, tell you where the bids are at that time. If you've been overbid on an item that you like, that's the time, obviously, for you to pick up the phone and do them one better. And after a while, we come back to that table and we sell. You got to watch it. It's not like the live audience auction. For instance, you just don't know if you've been outbid by $1 or so unless you ring back in to get the latest price. We encourage you to do that. Call back and see if your quote is best, and if it isn't, and you want to get in there and get in a higher bid, do it. That's the hint to you. Bid high right away. A $60 item, it's $40 bid. Don't bid the 41 if you're willing to pay 45. Stick the 45 in there, or you're going to get nickel and dime to death, and it's not like a live audience where you can immediately bid above you. For instance, nobody here, of about 100 people that are around me right now, the 75 working and the 25 other viewers we have here, none of those people can bid against you at home. Fair is fair. Everybody has to work by the same rules. If someone in the audience here wants to place a bid, he or she has to have someone at home putting those bids in for him or her. If they wanted to bid yesterday, or you wanted to, you know you were invited up here for a preview, and when you look at the board at the first time, you're going to see that there are a number of bids already in place. That's the sealed bids coming in from yesterday. If you are the high bidder, you'll only know that when you are called by one of our confirming people here. It's a little difficult with a TV auction. If your bid has come in after the bids have been closed, it's a late bid. It may wind up being used sometime, but it's a late bid. So you are called to confirm that you are the high bidder. We're going to stay here after the auction for at least an hour this evening, so you can come up and pick up and pay at that time. If we have a duplicate bid, two of them come in and say $40 at the same time, well, they won't come in at the same time. One's going to come in ahead of the other, and the one that comes in first is going to be the bid of record, okay? So those are the rules and regulations. Our crossovers, or hostesses, as they'll be known to you, will be refreshing you on the rules as we go along. And our first hostess for the day, veteran of WGVH in Boston, as well as of our show last year, Gloria Freitas. Gloria, take it away.
Thank you very much, Lee. And now for the first table, for the most fantastic gift of the day, we're going over to Joe Cavallo, a hard-working president of the Easton Lions Club.
Thank you, Gloria. Our first item up for auction is a set of 5 Fairpoint glass cup plates. These cup plates depict the various historical sites and buildings within the town of Easton. There is one of the town monument, Oaks Ames Memorial Hall, the Ames Library, the railroad station, and the Unity Church. These were donated by the Easton Lions Club, and the retail value is $40, and the item number on that is number 188. The next item was donated by a friend of space. It's a 2 to 12 cup automatic drip Proctor Silex coffee maker. The retail value is $23, and the number on that, the item number is number 213. We already have an opening bid of $15 on the coffee maker. So if you want to bid over that and get that coffee maker, start calling on the phone and to make your bids. The next item is a silk flower arrangement donated by Sealy Flowers of 19 Belmont Street in Southeastern. The retail value is $45, The item number is number 181. The next item is an Emerson under the cabinet mount AM/FM radio, donated by Osco Drug, which is located at 690 Depot Street, Southeastern in the Shaw's Plaza. The retail value is $34.99, and that is item number 114. Next item is 10 tickets to Lions Club fundraiser. It's a dance which is being held at the Canoe Club. The date of the dance is Friday, March 30th, 1987. The band is Herb Reed and the Platters. I'm sure many of you recall that band from the 50s and the 60s. This is a reserved table, 10 tickets, which are donated by Leo Cobbs of Cobb's Alarm in Southeastern. The retail value is $100. The item number is $4.99. Any of you who have enjoyed the Platters in the past, call and bid on those tickets. The next item is an Armatron water-resistant Swiss quartz watch. This has been donated by the First American Bank, 572 Columbia Road in Dorchester, Mass. The retail value is $20, and the item number is number 124. Those are all the items for Table 1. Let's hear the phone start ringing. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Joe, for those items. Now, let's hear those phones ring. And before we go over to Table C, we would like to thank these people for their generous cash donations. The Robert Kane Funeral Home, Mr. and Mrs. Goldberg of Scissor Shack, Realty World Lynn Associates, FC Mercier and Sons. And now we're going over to Table C, where we have one of the co-leaders of Space, Jean Lincoln. Jean, are you ready to...
Betty Bison.
I beg your pardon?
My name is Betty Bison.
Betty Bison is... No, Betty Bison apparently is at Table C and not Jean Lincoln. So, Betty, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Thank you, Gloria. Our first item at Table C is a $25 gift certificate to Chad's Restaurant in Rainham. It is donated by Gary Soroy of Chad's Restaurant. The retail value is $25. The item number is 403. Our second item is a beautiful two-piece white jagged silk dress, size 6. The overblouse is fully lined with padded shoulders, cotton ribbed cuff, neck trim and waistband, hip stitch pleated skirt, has elasticized waistband. It is donated by Silken Things on Depot Street in Southeastern, and our model today is Erin Glenn, a size 6, and the model does not come with the item. Our third item is an antique picnic basket dated 1930. It has removable top compartment, and it's donated by Beaver Hill Antiques. The retail value is $35, and the item number is 180. Our next item is one set of 1 PF quartz halogen auxiliary fog lights. They're donated by Vanteria Designs, which does conversions for full and minivans and carries a line of custom accessories for vans and autos. Vanteria Design is located at 119 Belmont Street in Southeastern. Its retail value is $34.95, and the item number is 200. Our next item is a ski-mobile sled with hand and foot steering. This snowmobile is for a child ages 4 to 9 years old with a 75-pound capacity. It is donated by Bob Skidoo, which is located at 198 Washington Street in Northeastern. The retail value is $30. The item number is 129. This is very appropriate for the weather that we're having today. And our last item is a children's Bible donated by Heritage House, 2025 Main Street in Brockton.
Excuse me.
The retail value is $12. The item number is 192.
Okay, is that it?
That's
Great.
it. Thank you.
Well, now let's hear those phones ring. Please be patient. If you have a busy signal, keep trying. We have big takers waiting to take your call. Now, over here on the big board, we have a very familiar face, John Colley, who's the Press Program Director of Cable 2 TV. And John, are you ready to go on the big board?
I think we're ready to go on the big board.
So,
Before we even get started, I should explain that the big board's a little bit different than the other boards. Just because of the nature of the prizes that we're going to be auctioning off over here, the bids will remain open a lot longer than they do on some of the smaller boards. So we'll be selling off some of these items periodically during the day. Also, many of these items do have advanced bids on them, so I'll tell you more about those. But let's start off on the big board. Item number 1, it's an Apple IIc computer. In this age of computers, a computer in every home is vital for your own record keeping or to aid your youngster in their academic pursuits. This is an Apple IIc. It's with a color monitor. It's been donated by Alexander Aronson, Pinning and Company. It does have a retail value of $1,100. It's item number 901. I believe we do have an advanced bid. Yes, we do. $650, so it's about half of what the item is worth on the open market. This is a fantastic computer. It's got 128K memory. For any of you parents who are unfamiliar with that, ask your kids. They'll explain what it means. It's expandable. It comes with its monitor. So as a result, you can take this, you can add a telephone modem. Now we're asking also if any parents do buy this for their children and seek to add a telephone modem, don't let them watch the movie War Games. But you can also add a mouse, you can add a computer, printer, you can add all sorts of things. Let's go on to our next item. Our next item is a week in St. Croix. Spend a relaxing week in St. Croix in the Virgin Islands. A lovely home on a hilltop, beautiful view, includes 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a pool. Transportation to St. Croix, we must add, is at the highest bidder's own expense. A $200 security deposit is required in addition to the amount of your high bid. This is a lovely hideaway. It's been donated by Wayne and Joan Benson and has a week's rental value of $1,500. It's item number 924 on the big board. I believe we also have an advanced bid on this one. Yes, we do. We've got an advanced bid right now of $400. I think we should have just shown you a close-up of the house. Did we show the close-up of the... If you've ever been to St. Croix, it's a beautiful island. If you've never been there, everyone speaks English and they take the American dollar. It's a thrilling place. You'll really love it. The next item we've got here on the big board, 1C, number 917, is this, right in front of me. It's an electric lawnmower. Now, when you look at this, you'll notice something unusual about it. It doesn't have any wheels. That's right, it's a hover electric lawnmower to make yard work a breeze on this 15-inch Flymo electric lawnmower. It's been donated by All Seasons Power Equipment. It's got a value of $199. Like I said, it's item number 917. We don't have an advanced bid on this, so we're open to start wherever you'd like. You know, I don't know this for a fact, but I'd bet in that light snow out there today, this thing would be terrific to play with. Finally, on the big board this time, item 1D, we've got an Irish knit sweater. What I've got here is a model of an Irish knit sweater. This is not necessarily the one that you would get because the one that you'll get will be made specially for you. No need to send to Ireland. We have a very talented person here in Easton who can duplicate the work and the beauty of Irish sweaters. This is a sample of the work done by Shirley Saul. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, you can't buy this, but she'll make one to your own measurements. 100%, which camera, Lou? That one over there, okay. 100% wool. It will take about 4 to 6 weeks to make this because, as I said, it will be custom made. This is a beautiful donation. It's from Shirley Saul. We've got a value of $180. It's item number 918. Like I said, here on the big board, we will remain open longer to take the bids throughout the day. We'll be selling. Now, back to Gloria. That's it for this one.
Fantastic item. Before we go any further, we'd like to thank for cash donations, which are always greatly appreciated, the Brockton Credit Union, the Ever Ready Pumping Service, CWB Contractors, and the owner is Don Leonard. Thank you very, very much. Now, we're going to recap so that you can get a second look over here on table A. Joe Cavallo, are you ready to...
I'm ready. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, these tables are going to be moving rather quickly, so if you want to make a bid on any of these items, get them in short order. All right, our Pearpoint glass cup plates, which were donated by the Easton Lions Club. The present bid on them is $12. That's a $40 value. I wish I was at home so I could steal those myself. That's number 188. and the retail value of those is $40. The next item, the Proctor Silex coffee maker, donated by a friend of Space, number 213. The present bid on that is $15. Get your calls in and make your bids if you need a good coffee maker. Next item is the silk flower arrangement from Sealy Flowers, 19 Belmont Street, South Easton. Item number 181. The present bid on that is $20. It's a very nice arrangement for $20. Next item is the Emerson under the cabinet clock radio, AM/FM radio, donated by Osco Drug. Item number 114. Present bid on that is $10. Next item are the 10 dance tickets to the Herb Reed and the Platters dance. It's item number 499. We don't have a bid on that yet. I'm sure there are a lot of folks out there that remember the Platters who grew up in the 50s and 60s. It's going to be a fun time. It's a Lions Club fundraiser, and this is a reserve table. It's a very good table. We have more tickets that will be available that you can get from a Lions Club member. The last item is the Armatron quartz watch, which was donated by the First American Bank in Dorchester. It's item number 124. We have no bid on that yet. Folks, please get on the phones and call and make some bids on these items. Thank you.
Now, there are two things. First of all, our telephone number, we would like to repeat, is 238-4313. Also, you will notice there are already bids on the bid boards. That is as a result of yesterday when we had sealed bids here at the high school from 1 to 6. Now, over here on table B, we have another co-leader, and this is Jean Lincoln. Right, Jean?
Yes, Clark.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Is 2 Red Sox tickets to see the American League champions during the 1987 season. The tickets are for 1 game, and the reserve seats are behind third base. A mutual agreeable date for high bidder in Dona. The tickets are donated by George Tedman of William N. Howard and Sons Insurance, 116 Main Street, Northeastern. The tickets are to be picked up at this address after February 1st, 87. The retail value is $20, and the item number is 102. Okay. The next item is a gift basket of homemade candy with a white stuffed teddy bear, and it's donated by Hilliard's House of Candy. The retail value is $75, and the item number is 121. The next item is 4 full lead crystal water goblets, donated by Frantic Finn's Gift Shop. Retail value is $20. Item number is 202. The next item is Leisure cordless battery-operated camper lamp. A must for your next camping trip, and it's donated by the Tri-Center Hardware. Retail value is $12. Item number is 100. And the next item is a Hamilton Beach 7-speed blender, donated by a friend of Space. Retail value is $25. Item number is 212. The last item is a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader doll, limited edition collectible, donated by the Doll Shop. Retail value is $48. Item number is 118. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much. Now, by the way, Jean is a co-leader of the Space organization. Remember now, if your bid is the announced high bid, stay by your phone because we will be calling you back to confirm that bid. So watch the camera, the screen, and if it is the high bid, we'll be calling you back. Now, we're going to recap Table C. Back to Betty. And are you ready to recap?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Gloria. Okay, our first item is the $25 gift certificate to Chad's Restaurant in Rainham. It was donated by Gary Savoy of Chad's Restaurant with a retail value of $25. It's item number 403, and it has a present bid of $20. Our second item was the lovely two-piece white jagged silk dress in a size 6, a size many of us wish we could wear, donated by Silk and Things and Depot Street in Southeastern. The retail value was $149. It's item 103, and the present bid is $40. If you are a size 6, get on the phone. It's a beautiful addition to anybody's wardrobe. Our third item is a 1930 antique picnic basket with a removable top compartment. It was donated by Beaver Hill Antiques of 143 Washington Street in Northeastern. The retail value is $35. The item number is 180, and there's a present bid of $20. Let's hear the phones ring. Our next item is a set of 1 PF quartz halogen auxiliary fog lights. They were donated by Vanteria Designs. Vanteria Design does conversions for full and minivans and carries a line of all custom accessories. They're located on 19 Belmont Street in Southeastern. The retail value is $35, and there's no bid on this item. The item number is 200. Our next item is a snowmobile sled for children aged 4 to 9 years old, about 75-pound capacity. It was donated by Bob Skidoo, located at 198 Washington Street in Northeastern. The retail value is $30, and there's a present bid of $25. The item number is 129. And our last item is a children's Bible donated by Heritage House in Brockton. The retail value is $12. The item number is 192, and it has a bid of $10 on it. Our telephone number is 238-4313. Let's hear the phones ring.
Yes, listen to Betty. She knows what she's talking about. Remember, that's a second look at your item. We're going to be selling that off soon, so call in the bids for that. Without the help of our community members, the Cable 2 auction would not be possible. A special thanks to these friends for their donations. Marson & Marson Law Office, West Bridgewater Lions, the president is Silent Bill Turner, and Mr. George Copeland of the Copeland Funeral Home. Now we are going to sell off the first table, which is Table A, and Joe Cavallo is going to be selling it off. Are you ready? Do we have good bids?
I'm ready.
Good.
Well, we do have some good bids. Okay, our first item, the